Cool. So, can we still hear me? Can we still hear me? Are we connected? Are we all connected, guys?
This call
Interesting.
is now taking notes.
All right. So
This
there
call
is
is now being
something
recorded.
I actually need to mention before we get in. Okay, because sometimes I understand how it feels, okay, when you're in a session and your network is actually not at the top of it. Okay. There is no reason to actually bother about that, right? Yeah. So what I mean is, as I can see, okay, I can see some people exiting and trying to join it back. Okay, yeah, it's normal. That is what where we find ourselves, basically network, and some other issues. You want to get everything, I mean every bit of what I am going to say in this session. There is something I need you guys to do for me. Okay, and what is that thing? I want you to put words, just put words in the chat box and I will answer you. What exactly is that thing? Okay, so what you want to do is you want to ensure you fill the attendance form that will be dropped in the chat box now. All right. Now, why do you have to fill the attendance form? The reason why you need to fill the attendance form is because, okay, you will get this recorded session, okay, when you fill the attendance form. That is one. Two, okay, you will get this material that I am using, okay, when you fill the attendance form. All right. Three is you will get the case study and the data sets that we will be using, okay, to practice, okay, for this session. Now you can see that these are good reasons for you to actually fill the attendance form. All right. So just so that I would not, just miss, I will not miss that. That is why I need to mention it at the beginning, because when it gets interesting, I may likely forget, but I will try as much as possible to keep reminding you. All right. So how many of us are actually ready to get into the session? Yeah, I need to confirm. Are you ready to get into the session, guys? Are you ready to get into the session? Okay, so this is the analytics business, and what we are bringing to you is an interesting topic. This is a topic I love. I mean, I really love to actually take. Okay, of course, I am a data analyst. You get to my profile later on. All right, what we have, or the reason, the exact reason why we are here is to do what? Just for one thing, or maybe not one, okay, or maybe not one. But the most important reason why we are here is actually to get to analyze a data set. All right. So how many of you have analyzed a data before? You are once a data analyst, or of course you are a data analyst, or you do not have any idea about what analyzing data means. Just give me thumbs down if you do not have an idea of what analyzing data is. Just give me thumbs down. All right, just give me thumbs down. You do not have an idea. All right. Now, the way this training is going to go is, it will cut across those that have an idea and those that do not have an idea. All right, because just like I mentioned earlier, this is really going to be a bombshell. Okay, and I need you to follow me closely on this. Okay, you don't have to be a data analyst. In fact, even if you have not pressed laptop before, okay, you don't know where your keys are, okay, on your keyboard, all right, you can actually follow me closely and get the most out of this session. All right, and you do not want to miss anything. Don't forget to fill the attendance form, guys. Now, we are going to be looking into analyzing sales data, okay, using one interesting AI tool, all right, which is called Bricks AI. All right, Bricks AI. Okay. Besides Bricks AI, we have some other interesting AI tools. Okay, just like I said, this is going to be a bunch. I'll be mentioning it as we go on. Maybe I should just give you one of them. One is what? Zebra AI. That is another interesting tool that you can actually use, all right, to analyze your data sets. Okay, yes, Zebra AI. I want somebody to put that in the chat box for me. Zebra AI. Just put Zebra AI and Bricks AI. All right. So I have so many more. Okay, just so that you follow me closely and to catch your attention. Okay, I'll be giving you all of these as we go on. That's just one of everything. Okay, so we'll be looking into transforming your data analysis skill with beautiful AI tools. Of course, what we are going to be using is Bricks AI. Now, let's get into it. Of course, I am Pius. All right, that is my name. But we are going to get into my profile, as we move on. Now, who or what exactly does Tenalytics business do? Now, the analytics business, okay, is a leading e-platform, e-learning platform designed to actually help organizations, okay, across the world, empowering them, okay, and their team to get a wide array of professional development, all right, across different industries: AI, data, HR, software development, and many more, guys, and many more. Okay, so what exactly has the analytics business, okay, come to help you do? Okay, they have brought the good news. Somebody put good news in the chat box. Yes, they have brought the good news, okay, to the world. And what do I mean by the good news? The good news is how you can get to leverage AI. Okay, so guys, there's a lot I want to share with you, and I don't know what exactly to put first. Okay, I missed everything I want to share with you guys. Yes, I don't know what to put first. Okay, so the thing is, do you know, guys, do you know that if you are still using your keyboard, I mean, you are still hitting your keyboard, sometimes ago, I used to go to, in my school then, I used to go to the exams and record. I used to go to, different departments, and I see teachers, I see instructors, I see people. All right, guys, can you hear me? Can we all hear me? Can we all hear me? Can we hear me? Yes, can we hear me? I want to get your reactions, please. I want to get your reactions. Let the reactions fly. Massive cannot hear me. Please, you can just exit and join in very quickly, okay? It could be your network, right? Yes. So I used to go across these different departments, whenever they want to work on projects, these guys are really keen on their system. All right. If you enter into the exams and record, you see everything you just get in is papa, papa, papa. What do I mean? They are busy typing, working on their system. Now I'm going to give you a very real scenario. Okay. I am a teacher. I am a professional teacher, by the way. All right. A professional teacher, a member of the CRCN, Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria. That is what I mean. Right. And I have taught at a school with over 5,000, 5,000 students in population. That is Federal Science and Technical College, Yaba, FSTC Yaba, right? So, when it is time to actually collate the record of the students, sometimes it can be really daunting. That is just the truth. Okay, having to collate 5,000 students record, okay, with just a short time. You have the maximum of 1 week, okay, to collect their record. You mark their CA, you input the score, all right, you get their exam score, you input them, and after doing all of this, you analyze them, you do whatever is necessary, then you upload directly to the portal. This task is always the toughest task for me and the entire team. All right, I mean, most of the teachers, going to class is not even the issue, but analyzing this kind of data, collecting this kind of records, uploading to the platform, to the website, can be a daunting task sometimes. And one thing that is exactly where my data analytics journey started from. Okay, what I did is, I sat down, I was like, how, like, I don't want to pass through all of this stress. Okay, then I developed interest in data analytics. Okay, I bring in students' records together, just in 5 hours, guys, in 5 hours, a good 12 subjects. Okay, I bring everything together, I analyze them, putting their CAs, first CA, second CA, third CA, exam, and everything in good 5 hours. I am always months on months, time on time. All right, in good 5 hours, I can achieve the whole of my projects, okay, and upload to the platform in just less than 5 hours. How do I do that? I use Excel, okay, and now, okay, if you give me that same task, I can do it under 30 minutes. Yes, I can do it under 30 minutes, leveraging AI on whatever I want to do. Guys, leveraging AI on whatever you want to do, guys. You can do exactly the same and even more. Okay, so let me go into my profile just very quickly. This is Pius. All right, this is Pius. Yes, I have over half a decade years of experience, okay, in transforming raw data into actionable business intelligence insight, right? So what I specialize in basically is traditional analytics. I use Power BI, SQL, different tools, call them, okay, Tableau, Looker Studio, and so many more, all right, to, analyze my data, all right? And now, I am now even in the current era which we are. Guys, if you are a data analyst and you are not in the current era, what exactly is the current era? The current era is leveraging AI, guys. I want somebody to put AI in the chat box. Yes, everybody, put AI in the chat box. How do you even leverage AI? Just like I said here in my profile, okay, I use traditional analytical tools, okay, traditional analytical tools, okay, but now I can even use AI, okay, on whatever I want to do. And that is one thing that will really make you stand out, okay. Tasks that, on a norms you spend 24 hours to do, okay, and now you are spending 24 minutes to perform these tasks. These are interesting stuffs you actually want to do. And that is why I said this cuts across those that are, that have idea, that have experiences as data analysts, and those that do not even have any idea at all. So currently, I am a senior data associate at Tenalytics Business. Okay, so let's go into the next slide. Okay, what are those things we want to achieve tonight? So after tonight, what will you be able to do? Okay, you should be able to do these three things. One is to choose one, okay, of the AI career paths. Just like I said, AI is ruling the world now, guys. AI is ruling the world. Guys, AI is ruling the world. Okay, yes, select one of the AI career paths you would love to, you would love to delve into. Okay, so you just want to stay to the end of the session. You will be enlightened, okay, on many AI career paths that you can actually take. All right, and another is we are going to build an exciting AI project. Okay, and the third thing is you should be able to position yourself for success in the AI job market. In the AI job market. So let's go on. Let's go on. All right. Don't forget, what we want to achieve is we want to build, a dashboard leveraging AI. On the norms, I can just pick up my Excel, design a dashboard. Okay, it should take me an average of maybe, because I am an expert, okay, it should be able to take me maybe let me say 1 hour. All right, 1 hour to build, because I am an expert. If you are not an expert, it can take you 24 hours. That's just the basic truth. Okay, it can take you 24 hours. Now, I don't need you to be an expert to be here. That is what I mean. Okay, we are going to build this exact project that will take me as an expert to build in 1 hour plus. We are going to build it in less than 20 minutes. Guys, in less than 20 minutes. Either you are an expert, you are not an expert. I'm going to open your eyes to how it is possible. Guys, are we still interested? Should I move forward? Should I move forward? Should I go on? Should I go on? Guys, should I go on? If you are feeling me, I need you to put that emoji. Okay, I need you to put that emoji that I want. And this is the emoji I'm talking about. Okay, yes, Adebayo is getting the emoji. Yes. All right, so I'm going to go on. Okay, I'm going to go on. And now, do you know that in 2026, if you are not talking about AI, you are in the past? That is just the truth. I was conversing with a colleague, all right, sometimes ago, all right, a colleague sometimes ago, and we are having discussion about AI, and the guy was like, guy, the guy is not in Nigeria, okay, he's now based in Canada. Okay, we are having a conversation around AI, and he told me something that I cannot forget. What he said is, if there is anybody still using this traditional tool, okay, either you are an HR personnel, okay, a data analyst, okay, or probably you are a banker, you are an accountant, you are a farmer, and you are using your normal tools, okay, to do whatsoever. All right, you are in the past. And how past are you? I mean, How far behind are you? You are 10 years behind. Guys, you are 10 years behind. That is exactly what it told me. Okay. And now he now even said, what he added to it is, now he said, now we are in the AI era. Okay. And in the next few years, in fact, the world is not even moving gradually. And that is exactly why you want to hasten up, okay, so that you are not left behind. The world is moving now from generative AI into agentic AI. Now, what I call generative AI is, I should enlighten you. Generative AI, these are tools, okay, that helps you to generate. All right. Examples of generative AI tools are, some of you are familiar with these tools. Okay, you must have been using these tools, but you are not using it to the best. All right. We have ChatGPT, we have, Cloudy, however you call it. All right. We have Meta AI, we have Grok, we have so many other, generative AI tools. Now, he said the AI world has even moved forward than generative AI. We are now going into agentic AI. What exactly is agentic AI? Okay, this is you building AI agents. All right. And it is actually part of the courses we offer here at the analytics business. Okay, building AI automation. Right, that is agentic AI. All right, so let's just go on. I'm talking too much. I don't like to talk too much. Okay, I don't like to talk too much. Okay, so there is something we need to understand about, the trending news. All right, the trending news. This is just November 14, 2025. Okay, Meta is about to start grading workers on their AI skill. Okay, as you can see, these are interesting articles that you can actually get to it about AI. There is something I heard in news I read today. It seemed like I really cannot remember the full detail, but it was talking about AI and this interesting personnel. All right, this interesting personnel. All right, Mark Zuckerberg, and AI basically. Okay, then also there is another one I also read today. Okay, which is about Elon Musk and and AI basically. So these are news that you want to actually follow up on, so that if you are 10 years behind, okay, or you are very current. You are very current. All right, so let's go into the reason why we are here. Okay, and don't forget, these are interesting articles that you can actually read up on. You can actually read up on. All right, make sure you fill the attendance form so you can get this material, get the case study, get the exact project, the data set that will be used, okay, as you are going on, and you also have access to the recording, guys. Okay, so now, why are we here? I want us to build something together. And what we are building is actually going to be an exciting project. Okay, an exciting project. Now, I need you to look at the time. This is exactly 8:24. All right. And all right, that in less than 20 minutes, we can actually build an end-to-end. When I say end-to-end project, all right, in data analytics, which is analyzing our data, visualizing our data, and in fact building a presentation, guys. Building a presentation. Now, as a data analyst that uses traditional tools, okay, as a data analyst that uses traditional tools, if I'm to work on an end-to-end project, the fact that I am an expert, I should spend nothing less than 6 hours on end-to-end. Now, before I said 1 hour, because I was just going to design a dashboard, okay? End-to-end now, which is, getting the data, connecting the data to the data source, all right? After which you connect to the data source, all right? You prepare the data, you transform the data, okay? After all of that, what you need to do is you also model the data. These are steps, guys. I'm giving you free tips, okay? These are steps that we actually use. Okay, we call them workflows in data analytics world. All right. So after which you model your data, you now build a dashboard. All right. The dashboarding is usually taking most parts. All right. Three things basically takes most of the time that you use to analyze your data. One of them is cleaning your data. Sometimes it can take about 70% of your time. AI can do it for you in less than 5 minutes. That is just an interesting thing. Okay, dashboarding. AI can do it for you in less than 5 minutes. Okay, now if AI can clean your data for you in less than 5 minutes, can also build a dashboard for you in less than 5 minutes. Now, another thing, I mentioned three things. Okay, I mentioned three things. The third, okay, the third of the three is building a presentation. This is usually a very mounting task to do because sometimes you don't even know what to do first. Balogun, you're agreeing to that. You're a data analyst, right? Agreeing to that because it can be overwhelming. You don't even know where to start from. AI can help you, and this AI tool we are going to be looking into, okay, is going to help us to connect our data, model our data, clean our data. Though our data set should not be dirty, right? Build a dashboard based on our data, and also build a PowerPoint presentation to present our data. So let's go into it. All right. Now I have an interesting case study here. Okay. So the all of everybody on this call, okay, for the next 20 minutes or 30 minutes, right? There is a role you are going to be assuming. Okay. There is a role you are going to be assuming. And the role you are going to be assuming is a data analyst role, guys. If I ask you now, okay, what are you, or who are you, or what do you do? What should be your response, guys? I want you to put that in the chat box. Yes, if I ask you, what are you, who are you, or what do you do? Okay, I want to put it in the chat box. I mentioned something just a few seconds ago. Exactly. Adebayo is saying, I am a data analyst. Exactly. Henry, you are a data analyst, right? And you will see that in the next 20 minutes, you can say it confidently, okay, that I have a data analyst that can leverage AI. Yusuf is saying, I am a fashion designer. I mentioned something. I said, in the next 20 to 30 minutes, okay, we are going to assume a role. And the role we are going to be assuming is data analyst, right? So I am not asking you the question to know if you are following, okay? What do you do? Of course, the response I am expecting to give me, okay, I'm expecting to give me is data analyst. I am a data. So every one of us here, excuse me, every one of us here, okay, we are going to be a data analyst for the next 20 to 30 minutes. And now we are working in the same organization. Okay. Congratulations. Here's the case study. Okay. You have been hired as a data analyst at Binto. That is the name of the company. Okay. Binto is an organization, is a company, a retail company precisely. Okay. With multiple locations. Your task is to analyze their sales data to drive business growth by building a dashboard, okay, which can be shared among stakeholders. Of course, I'm going to share the dashboard with you, all right, and will be used to make informed decisions, okay. Of course, we need to start small and think big, all right, and one of the reasons, okay, the processes of starting small is, I need to actually sit down and reflect on the tool I am going to use. I can use Excel. It's not a problem for me. I can use Power BI. It is not a problem for me at all. I can use Tableau. It is neither a problem for me. Okay. I can use Looker Studio. It is never a problem for me. Okay. So I need to sit down. The fact that I am assuming the role for 20 minutes, what tool can help me to perform this task in 20 minutes? I mentioned one AI tool besides Bricks AI. Who can remind me? Who can remind me? I want to know if you are really following, guys. Who can remind me? Besides Bricks AI, I mentioned one AI tool. Who can remind me of the AI tool? Or who can remind us? Right? I want to give you another one. Okay. If I can get about 20 people mentioning that, okay, I'll give you another one. I'll give you another one. Yes, I've only gotten about 4 responses now. All right, interesting. I think this is going to ride on to 20. Okay, so let me just drop it for you. Okay, it is another tool is quadratic AI. Yes, quadratic, quadratic equation. Okay, this one is far different from quadratic equation. In fact, it can perform all kinds of equations you want. That's just in a lighter note, right? But quadratic AI Okay, Quadratic AI is another tool that you can actually use, okay, to analyze your data. Yes, I'm still going to be dropping more. Just make sure you don't exit, and make sure you fill the form in case network, wants to do you one or two. All right. So now we are going to use this link to download our data set. So guys, if you fill the attendance form, okay, if you fill the attendance form, you will see Deborah. All right, Deborah will be dropping, she has been dropping the link consistently. Okay, fill the attendance form so that you can get this material. All right, so that you can get this material. Okay, if the form is not opening, copy it and paste it on another browser. Okay, or try to opening with another browser basically, and you'll be able to have access to it. So you can see now Deborah dropped it again. Make sure you fill it so that you can get this material and also have this case study and have the data set plus the recording. So here, this is 8:30. In less than 9 o'clock, I want to be done. I want to be done. All right. So we are going to click view resources. All right. View resources. It will take you to a drive where I have decided to upload the data so that you can also practice with me. All right. So that you can also practice with me. So here is the link and here is the data. Okay. So here I am just going to hit download here. Can you see download? Can you see download icon? So here is download icon. I'm going to download. All right, I'm going to download. So now you can see Binto Sales has been downloaded. So there is one thing we always want to do as a data analyst, which is to explore, just check your data if it is accurate, if it is cool, and what changes can you make, how can you position it to give you the true analysis and many other things like that, right? So here is Binto Sales. Okay, from the title I can see that it captures January 1st to February 25th. All right, to February 25th. This means this is an updated data. Okay. Now, what would make Binto say they want to analyze their data? Maybe they have been getting their sales pattern has not been it has not been stable. It has not been consistent, and there is a need for them to actually analyze and know what has been happening. Okay. What is the total sales generated for January last year and for January, all right, what day of the week or what day from January till date do we have the highest sales? And all of these conversations are what they want to get answers to. So I'm just going to open the data set quickly and let's see how it looks like. Okay, here is the data set. All right, here is the data set basically. Here is the data set. Okay, as you can see the data set. All right, but now I'm not going to dwell too much on this. We already know what we want, right? We want to build a dashboard with this. Now let me head on to the tool I said I'm going to teach you guys how to use. Yes, guys, are we ready? Are we together? There is a question I always like to ask whenever I want to get into a serious part of the session, right? Yes, that is a question I always love to ask whenever I want to get into the most serious part basically of the session. Loud and clear, interesting. Okay, yes, we are together. Now, I'm going to head into Bricks, okay, but I would want us to pass through Google, okay? And why do I always want us to pass through Google? So you can get the website and see how it looks like basically. If you go to google.com and type in Bricks AI, okay, Bricks AI is a tool that is recognized, okay, recognized. So just search for Bricks AI. Bricks is the word, Bricks AI, all right? And here is the guy, okay? Here is the guy. So guys, please, if you have filled the attendance form, I need you to give me your reaction so you do not miss out, okay? It's for your good. I do not need the attendance form, but you really need this, guys. You really need this so that you can get the recordings, you can get the material, you can get the data sets and everything, okay? So I got less than 15 responses, okay? I want to get more responses. Yes, you have filled the attendance form. That is really brilliant, okay? Please ensure to fill the attendance form. So guys, the next thing we are going to do is, as you can see, the official website for Bricks is www.thebricks.com, okay? www.thebricks.com, okay? So I'm going to use this link, okay? I'm going to use this link, okay? Yeah, I'm going to use this link. Click on this. The attendance form will be shared with you again. Please make sure you fill it in. Now, this is Bricks. This is exactly how Bricks work. Okay, you can see their products, use cases, learn. You can learn how to use Bricks and the likes, basically, right? But what I'm going to do here is I want to create an account first. Of course, I can use it without creating an account, but I would love to create an account, right? Because this will help me to share the link with you guys. Okay, I'll be able to have a link in my profile that I can share with you so that you can also view the dashboard. All right, so that you can also view the dashboard. So guys, I'm going to get started. Okay, I'm going to get started and I will sign up. Now I'm just going to hit continue with Google. Okay, continue with Google so that it can connect to my Gmail. All right, it can connect to my Google account and it will sign me up instantly. I'm just going to hit continue and it will sign me up instantly. Now I am signed up. Guys, are we together? So this is Bricks coming up. This is Bricks coming up. Okay, so Kayode and every other person, the attendance form will be shared again. Make sure you fill it. Okay, make sure you fill it. Now, here is Bricks AI. Very interesting interface. Okay, very cool to work with. Calm. All right, and I can do a whole lot from here. I can build a dashboard. I can analyze sales reports. I can create a spreadsheet. I can build a chart. Okay, an organizational chart. Okay, slides. I can build a slide. Okay, I can build slides basically. I can build a resume, invoice, create invoice, timeline, schedule, poster, infographics, Kanban. All right, and also custom. These are interesting tools that you can actually use Bricks for. Don't forget, Bricks is part of AI tool that you can use, that you can leverage on data analytics. Not just data analytics, as you can see, anything regarding sales, in fact, building presentations and the like. So guys, to confirm if we are together, I have mentioned 3 AI tools that we can use. I need you to also, mention one of these 3, then I can give you another bombshell. Adebayo mentioned Bricks. So just mention any 3. You don't have to mention the whole 3. Okay, so that every other person, it can touch down on everybody. All right. Quadratic, interesting. Okay, so I want to get more responses, guys. More responses. I've mentioned 3. Bricks, Quadratic. All right, and there is one that somebody has not mentioned. Okay, Zebra, interesting. Now, the other one I want to give you, that is going to be the 4th one now. The 4th tool that you can use. Okay, the 4th one you can use. You see that I'm not mentioning regular ones that you already know. I'm not mentioning Copilot. I'm not mentioning Grok. I did not mention Meta AI. These are normal tools that I use. But the one that you can also use is Julius AI. I want everybody to put that in the chat box now. Julius AI. Okay, Julius AI. Julius, yes. Julius, Julius AI. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to connect to my data. So attach file, just click on attach file, all right, and pick your data set. Okay, click on attach file and pick your data set. Here is the data set I will be connecting to Bricks AI to analyze my data. Okay, don't forget I said in less than 20 to 30 minutes. Guys, we have taken 9 minutes out of the 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, because we started going into Bricks AI at exactly 8:30. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do here is, as you can see, I have been able to attach my data set to this. Okay, make sure you fill the attendance form, guys. Very important. Okay, how did I get the data set? You came late, Johnson. Okay, so to get the data set, right, make sure you fill the attendance form, because this material, okay, as you can see here, is the material. Here is my slide, so that you can get this material, this slide I am using now. Okay, once you come to this slide, you click on view resources. Okay, you will be able to see the data set, and here is the data set. Then you can just download it. Okay, as long as you fill the form, okay, the attendance form, you will definitely get access to all of these things. Okay, so guys, I'm going to head back to Bricks. Okay, so I have attached my data set to Bricks, and now the next thing is where the major work comes in. There's something we call prompting. Okay, there is something we call prompting. There is something we call prompting. Prompting is a detailed instruction that you pass to your AI to achieve whatever you want to achieve. Guys, how many of us have consulted Meta AI before? Okay, yes. Meta AI is one of my, of course, this is not the tool that can do the most, but it is usually my go-to tool whenever I want to perform a quick task. Okay, I have a calculation to do. I want to quickly just search for something. Okay, I want to quickly, just make a research. Just very quickly, I open my WhatsApp, I give Meta AI a voice note, okay, and it responds to me. The voice note I give it is a prompt. All right. Any question I ask it is a prompt. All right. So, what is a prompt? A prompt is an instruction that you pass to your AI agent to achieve a specific task or to perform a specific task. So, guys, I do not have this prompt written anywhere. Okay. I do not have this prompt written anywhere. I am just going to craft it from my head. Yes. I'm just going to craft this from my head. Of course, there's something we call prompt engineering. Okay, prompt engineering is an interesting topic. Okay, because there is a way you actually structure your prompt to get the most out of your AI tool. Okay, but here I'm just going to give it a sort of a pro prompt. Yes, it's sort of a pro prompt. What I mean by pro prompt is a professional prompt to achieve what I want. Just very quickly, okay, I'm going to say, I need you to analyze. You can see I'm typing, I'm not copying and pasting anything. Okay, analyze these data sets for Binto, basically. Okay, I want you to extract all KPIs. What are KPIs? KPIs are what we call the key performance index. Okay, yeah, what we call the key metrics. Okay, these are things that organizations like Binto wants to track. Guys, these are things that organizations like Binto wants to track. If I go to my data set now, of course, I don't want to stress myself, but let me just stress myself a little bit. Okay, I want to get the total order. Okay, yes, KPI is called key performance index. Okay, these are key metrics. Okay, these are key metrics that drives the organization. Examples are total revenue. Guys, examples are total revenue. Okay, examples are total orders. Examples are, average quantity sold. Okay, examples are total profits. Okay, examples are discounts, average discount rate. These are things that organizations really want to see at an instance. Okay, just at looking at it, they want to know all of this. So I would say I want you to extract all KPIs for me, analyze the data sets and build a very good and solid dashboard. Okay, this is not the proper prompt. Of course, there should be a proper prompt. What do I mean by proper prompt? I mean, there's something we call, just like I mentioned earlier, okay, prompt engineering. There's a way you actually structure a prompt, but because of time, okay, I want us to literally put all of this together. Okay, if you're having network issues, please ensure you do not miss out on something, which is filling the attendance form, guys. Which is filling the attendance form. Okay, everybody, I need you to fill the attendance form. If you have not filled the attendance form, just give me a thumbs down. Just give me a thumbs down. Okay, just give me a thumbs down. If you have not filled the attendance form, I need you to give me a thumbs down. Kayode, please make sure you fill the attendance form. Okay, Leah, make sure you fill the attendance form. Okay, Mitchell, Alio, all right, make sure you fill the attendance form. Very important. Okay, now you will get the attendance form. As you can see, that is exactly what Deborah. You can see Noah Deborah is in the chat box. Okay, putting the attendance form there. Locate it, guys. Please locate it. If you need a minute to fill the attendance form before we go on, I can literally give you that. All right. I can literally give you that. It is very important, guys. I mean, very is an understatement. Super important. Okay. So build a very good and solid dashboard. Okay, dashboard. Okay, dashboard for me. Okay, what else do I need to put? My head is short of prompts, right? But basically, I needed to analyze the data set for Pinto. I wanted to extract all possible KPIs, analyze the data set, and build a good, okay, very good and solid dashboard for me. Okay, then I would say put into consideration. Of course, this is not important. Okay, I just want to achieve a level of prompting. Okay, this is not important because it understands the kind of charts to actually use. Okay, data analyst, as data analysts, we know that there is a kind of charts. Okay, there's a type of chart that that fits a particular information you want to pass across. Okay, you want to pass across, you want to show a trend. The best charts to use is a line chart or an area chart. Okay, you want to show region by sales, anything that has to do with location. Basically, you use a map. Okay, either field map, shape map, whatever map. Okay, now I just want it to put into consideration the best charts type, okay, for each visuals, okay, each visual. So basically I would have asked this to give me region by sales, okay, sales rep by sales amount, looking into sales rep that has the highest sales amount. Okay, you can give it all of those things if that is exactly what you want to achieve. Okay, if that is exactly what you want to achieve. But in this case, okay, in this case, I just wanted to go through my data and perform what we call a descriptive analytics. All right, which is looking into the data, describe what has happened for me. All right, and that is exactly what I want. Okay, so here you can see the prompts is very short, very short. Now we have just spent 18 minutes out of the 20 to 30 minutes. In less than 5 minutes, we are done. That is exactly the truth. Guys, are you feeling me? Are you really feeling me, guys? Are you really feeling me? Gandhi, you have not filled the attendance form. Are you really feeling me? So please, I need you to make sure you fill the attendance form. You can see at every bus stop, at every junction, I am mentioning this because it is very, very important. Very important. Okay. So here, the next thing I'm going to do is just to hit this guy here, which is create dashboard. Create dashboard. Now I'm just going to click on that. You can see importing data with AI, just like I said. Sometimes it can be tasking. If you cannot hear me, exit and join in very quickly. I am very sure that is your network. Okay. Now it imports data for me. There's something I need you to pay attention here. Can we all see my screen, guys? Very quickly, I need you to give me your reaction. Okay. Can we all see my screen? Good. Now you can see preparing my data, generating dashboard. AI is doing all of these things for me. I can see some of you are surprised. If you are surprised, feel free to give me that, that surprising emoji. Kayode, yes. I'm also surprised, though I'm not surprised. Okay, you can see creating the blocks where my charts will sit on. Okay, then it's to move on to generating insights. Okay, then it's to move on to generating summary. Then it will finalize my dashboard for me. You can see it is still running on all of this. No need to spend longer hours on analysis. Exactly, Kayode. That is the point. No need to spend longer hours on analysis. That exactly is the point. That exactly is the point. In less than 20 minutes, I've done everything. Exactly. This is just 8:50. I have literally done everything I need to do. Okay. Now you want to ask me questions like, oh, how do we share this? Okay, to stakeholders. I'm going to share it with you. Okay, I'm going to share this report with you. You can view it from your phone. You can view it from your laptop. Okay, just make sure you click on the link to view it. All right, I'm going to share the reports with you. Okay, so you can see it is generating summary, finalizing my dashboard, 80%, 90%, and boom, it is done. Okay. Yes, can it be used as part of your portfolio? Of course. Okay, that is one of the things we also offer here at the 96 business. Okay, we train you on how to build your portfolio. In fact, now that we are using AI too, of course, you can also use AI to build your portfolio. All right, and you can also put this interesting project in your portfolio. Just have the link and embed the link in your portfolio. Okay, have a beautiful snip of the dashboard and you are good to go. Give it an amazing summary write-up and you are cool. Any potential recruiter sees your profile, sees your portfolio. In fact, they do not need to require, they do not need to ask you for your certificates. Yes, I have, guys, that is just the interesting thing. I want to drop a bombshell for you. I have never used my certificate, I mean data analytics certificate, not even my school certificate. Of course, I am a computer science graduate. In fact, I don't want to say what is what I would not love to say, but then I have never used my certificate. In fact, the truth is I have not gotten my certificate from my school. That is the interesting thing. Okay, and I've worked on several projects, built projects, for organizations. In my profile, okay, I think I took that off my profile, right? Worked at NECA body, analyzed many organizations data sets. Okay, worked with MTN basically. Yes, I've analyzed MTN data set, working with a security data set for MTN and interesting projects like that. I've done all of those things before. Okay, so I literally do not need my. So you don't need certificates. Yeah, portfolio is what makes you stand out in this field, basically. And these are one of the things we offer here. So here, let's quickly go through. Okay. In fact, there's something I would have loved to do, as you can see, but this is an interesting dashboard. This is an interesting dashboard. So before I would share you the link, okay, I want us to view this dashboard together. I want us to view this dashboard together. And how exactly do we view this dashboard together? Okay, I will be presenting to you guys as if you are stakeholders. Okay, of course, I said for 20 minutes you are going to be data analysts, and we have been data analysts for 20 minutes. So for the next 8 minutes, all right, we are going to be stakeholders. I am going to be the only data analyst now. I'm going to be presenting this Binto performance dashboard to you guys. So how many of you wants to be CEOs? How many of you wants to be COOs? How many of you wants to be founders? How many of you wants to be, all of this amazing? Yes, exactly. Okay, amazing. Wants to hold this amazing, portfolio in the next 8 minutes. I'll be presenting to you. I'm going to be the only data analyst here now. Okay, so let me present to you guys. To present, I don't need to build a PowerPoint presentation. I just have to click on present here. I am just going to click on present here. So now, this is Pius presenting. Hello, guys. Okay, of course, data analytics is about storytelling. I'm going to tell a story from Binto Sales. Okay, so I have brought to you a sales performance report for our company. All right. So this dashboard will help us, to look into how Binto Sales has performed over the last few weeks. Okay, covering January 1st to February, 25. All right. So let's get into it as we take a very quick overview of how the sales looks like, right? So this dashboard summarizes Binto Sales, just like I mentioned earlier, January 1st to February 2025. Okay, it highlights core KPIs and helps us to uncover trends over time, compare products and category performance. Okay, evaluate regions and sales rep, and also analyze channels, and payments behavior. And this will help us to make informed decisions as an organization. Okay, so let's get right into the overall insights. Okay, from our data set, it has been established that refrigerator, microwaves, and laptops, okay, are the top revenue drivers. Okay, each generating roughly 14 to 16 million. All right, and what does this mean? This means that we want to improve on these sales. All right, and how can we improve? Okay, we need to stock more of revenue because these are our top revenue drivers. We need to stock more of these products. All right, because these are our top revenue drivers. All right, smart TV and air condition, they fall behind. And what can we do? Do we need to run, a sort of discount sales, or do we need to get more products, or do we need to advertise more on some of these products? All right. So what do we need to do in this regard? Everybody will give their contribution. All right, and we forge ahead. All right. Payment method is fairly balanced. Okay. Card with POS having the largest. That is really interesting. That means that we want to ensure that we have so many machines that responds to card payments and POS, basically bank transfers and cash. Okay, so that is actually slightly cool and the likes. Guys, I don't want to spend the whole of the time here, but you need to understand that presenting is about storytelling. How many of you guys are feeling me? Guys, are you feeling me? Are you feeling me? Should I go on? Should I go on? So I'm just going to rush through this. This is just the overall insights. All right, then I will move into the KPIs. The total units sold at Binto Sales from January 1st to February 25th is exactly 315. Okay, is it cool? Then you ask the question. Then, if you ask the question, the next thing you want to see, how do we improve on this unit sold? Of course, we know that if you sell more units, definitely we should get more revenue. That is just the truth. All right. Do we need to run a sort of discounts? Do we need to make sort of advertisement, publicity? What do we need to do to even improve our units? All right. Average discount rates 8.2. Is it cool? Is it bad? What do we need to do? Total orders. All right. This is exactly the total orders. 105 orders from January 1st to that is about 55 days. All right, that is about 55 days. Do we need to improve? What do we need to do differently? So all of these are interesting stuff. Just like I said, from my overall insights, refrigerator, microwave, and laptop leading the most. All right, you can see the insights by the side. You can see the charts. Then I can make decisions from here. Tablets, smart TV, air condition. They are not doing too well. What do we need to do? Okay, is it the products? Is it iSense? Is it LG? What do we need to change the products we have been stocking in? Okay, what exactly is wrong? All right, so these are interesting questions that you ask. You need to learn to ask right questions. So this is just a presentation from the dashboard that we have built. Okay, you can see the trend. Now you can tell that, oh, this particular month. Now you can see a tooltip showing. This tooltip is the information that shows when I hover on the chart. You can see the tooltip. All right, this is telling me that February 2nd is the exact day we have the highest sales. What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Okay, now for this thing that happened this day, what is that thing that happened? And I think it would be a good idea to keep making such thing happen. Is it that we ran a discount or something, something interesting happened? We need to keep making that thing happening, okay, so that it can be a revenue driver. So these are questions, these are conclusions that you make. All right, on Valentine's sales, what was the sales like? It's not cool enough. Okay, it's not cool enough. All right, so what exactly, these are questions that you ask yourself. All right, you ask stakeholders. All right, and they will help to make informed decisions. Okay, so these are interesting charts, as you can see. Okay, discounted versus full price revenue sales over time. All right, and this is a lot, guys. This is a lot. So the last part, okay, I have just 1 minute left. The last part is I am going to share with you the link to this dashboard. Okay, and I want you all to interact with it, and you will now give your feedback in the chat box. Guys, make sure you fill this. Make sure you fill the attendance form. Make sure you fill the attendance form, please. Okay, so I'm going to share this report with you. Okay, I'm going to copy link, but of course, I want to grant public access. So you can see, create a public link. All right, create a public link. Don't want to create public link to all the pages. Of course, I have different pages. I have my dashboard page. I have my data page. I have whatever. So anything, if I want you to view only my dashboard, so I'm just going to click on dashboard. Okay, here is the dashboard. Then I can create a link such that you do not see the data. Okay, you can only see the dashboard. All right. Then I'm going to copy the link and I'll share with you guys in the chat box, guys. I'm going to share with you guys very quickly in the chat box. Okay, just tell me how you see it. If you are able to interact with it, give me your comments. Then we go into the next part of this session. Okay, yes, I have shared that with you. If it is amazing, just click on the link. Okay, click on the link. All right, click on the link and put. I don't want you to give me a reaction now. Put a comment in the chat box how you see that. Fantastic. Oh, very cool. In under 30 minutes, we have been able to design. Of course, if I'm not teaching, if I'm not training, I can do this in less than 10 minutes. All right, in less than 10 minutes. Very cool. Very, very cool, guys. Very, very cool. So that is exactly what Bricks AI do. Okay, that is exactly what Bricks AI do. So we have been able to perform these interesting tasks. We have been able to work for Pinto and we have been able to deliver. Guys, we have been able to deliver. One more time, I got your response. You know, Odite, right? I got your response. Well, now, apologies if I didn't pronounce your name well. All right. Yeah. So that is exactly how it works. So, guys, let's go into some other interesting parts. Now, it's always seem impossible until it is done. It's always seem impossible that I cannot build a dash. If I ask you the question that can you build a dashboard in less than 20 minutes, okay, what you of course what you would have given me is a simple no. Yes, you can change whatever, just give it the prompt. Of course, you can make any changes to it. Just give it the prompt here. Okay, you can modify the dashboard, you can change to that thing. Now you can say I've changed to that thing. Okay, you can do whatever you want to do. You can change to professional, color theme. All right, you can change to anything, you can make any modification. If there's any KPI that is not captured here, you can say, oh, also include, just come here and give it the prompt, then it makes whatever changes you actually want. Okay, you actually want. So now we have some success stories here. Okay, questions like how can I actually get a job? Okay, in less than, in fact, while I'm still in the program, is it possible to get a job? All right, these are interesting questions, and of course we have answers to these questions here. Okay, you can see Oluwasegun Agbolade, okay, from an auditor, okay, to AI automation expert. AI automation experts. You can, view his testimonial video here, okay, looking at, just watch his testimonial, right? And you see how interesting, it was for Oluwasegun to transition just from an auditor, into tech, building automations that solves real world projects. Guys, real world projects. I don't know if any of you heard about the Tenalytics Business AI Hackathon that I held just last week. Okay, it was an amazing experience. We have so many people submitting. Of course we trained them, all right, and they submitted a series of projects, okay, cutting across different industry. And if I told you, what if I told you that there is a winner that took the first position? Of course we have first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. And this person that took the first position actually built a project for a law firm. Yes, built an AI automation project for a law firm. It was interesting. It was a bunch. And, people building projects across different industries. That is exactly what, Oluwasegun can do. You can also see Ikmat, okay, of course, from a stay-at-home mom, okay, to tech professional. You can also see Iboso Jacobs, all right, from non-tech to automation engineer. So these are interesting stories that that you get to actually see. Now we have some core skills that you should possess in 2025, 2026. Okay, now based on the reports, okay, future reports of jobs for 2025, basically you can see analytical skill, and that is exactly what we will train you to achieve here. Resilience, flexibility, and agility. Leadership and social influence. What if I tell you, okay, that at Analytics Business we can help you, do sort of amazing stuffs, right? open a LinkedIn account, optimize your LinkedIn profile, have that social visibility, all right, across social platforms. Okay, we train you on the core, not just the AI part of things, not just the data analytics, automation part of things, even to position yourself. Okay, even to position yourself, guys. That is exactly what we do here, and we are big on it. You will see series of testimonials. Okay, if you watch the testimonial session, you will see series of them. All right, and that exactly is what we do here, and I can tell you that we are big on it. We are big on it, guys. We are big on it. So based on the WEF, skills on the rise from 2026 and beyond, AI and data is one skill that will always remain relevant. Just like I said earlier on, okay, we have moved from using traditional tools. All right, you are a farmer, you are still using pen and paper, you are way behind. Okay, you are a doctor, you are a lawyer, you don't have an analytical skill, you don't have how you can leverage AI. How can you do all of these things, guys? How can you do all of these things? Okay, this is going. I think I should just bring in an expert. Okay, that will really come in here and we do justice to this, guys. That will do justice to this. So please make sure you fill the attendance form. This is not time for you to drop off. Okay, yes, this is another half of the session, and this is exactly where things gets more super interesting. Okay, more super interesting. So I would like to bring in a colleague here. Hi, Muhammad. Are you here? So guys, I want you to to give me that applaud emoji. Yes. So that applaud emoji to bring in an amazing colleague, okay, that will do justice to this part. Hi, Muhammad. Are you here?
Yeah, hi Pius. Thank you very much. You re-inspired me to become a data analyst all over again. And I'm sure quite a lot of people are also inspired, especially now that, I mean, back in the days, you'd have to go and start learning how to write code first off before you even talk about becoming a data analyst. But these days, you just need to know what you want. Just know what you want and be able to ask for it,
Oh, exactly.
which so many people can do now. Okay. So, again, if you've not filled the attendance form, don't worry. I will tell you what you're missing out on. First, you miss out on the recording. Second, you miss out on that dashboard Pius built. Okay. Third, you miss out on my slides. Okay. You miss out on Pius's slides as well. So if you've not filled it out, if you're having issues with the link, copy it and go and paste it in a browser. Fill out the attendance form so that you don't miss out on anything at all. Okay. Type done in the chat when you fill that. If you fill out the attendance form, type done in the chat. Okay. If you're having issues filling out the attendance form, okay, copy it and copy the link and paste it in a browser. Thank you very much, Akinloye. Done. Fantastic. Okay, you can see people typing done in the chat. So if you've not filled it, I don't know what your plan is. Now, in 2025, okay, looking at the World Economic Forum Future of Jobs report, just like Pius has said, data and AI was ranking 11th position in the core skills that are needed in a professional. But now in 2026, the same data and AI has now become number one and by a huge margin. Guys, are we together? Are we together? The same data and AI is now ranking number one. Okay, and why has that happened? It is not a coincidence. Okay, AI is not new. The reason why AI is looking like as if it is totally new is because AI now does not involve coding. You can create real business solutions without writing codes. Maybe I missed it? Did Pius write any code? Did Pius write any code? I want you guys to answer in the chat. Did he write any code? Maybe I missed it. I mean, I was not, or maybe I was not concentrating, and he wrote some code somewhere. He didn't write any code whatsoever. All right. So it means you can create solutions for businesses without writing code. Without writing any code. And if you're an African, there is one edge you have. If you are an African, there is one edge you have. Give me a second, guys. Sorry about that. So if you're an African, there is one edge you have. Let me tell you the edge that you have. Recruiters abroad are no longer focusing on just North America when it comes to hiring. They're not focusing on North America alone when it comes to hiring. Why? Because you now have African talent that have equivalent skills, and guess what? You don't have to pay them as much as you pay a professional who is located in the US. What does that mean for me and you? It means that there is a pool of opportunity, okay, when it comes to remote work, if you are an African living in Africa. All right. So let me explain. A typical tech professional is getting paid somewhere around 80,000 US dollars per year. 80,000 US dollars per year. You can do the mathematics, but this is the most important mathematics I want you to do. If you are somewhere in Africa and you are hired for the same job, but because you live in Africa, they would reduce the pay from somewhere around 80,000 US dollars per year to 20,000 US dollars per year. Now, I want you to convert 20,000 US dollars per year to Naira and then divide it by 12 and tell me how much would you be earning on a monthly basis? How much would you be earning on a monthly basis? So the forex guys in the house, type it in the chat. Let me know how much would you be earning on a monthly basis. Okay. And if you've not filled out the attendance form, fill it out now. Fill it out now. Okay. Fill it out now. Somebody said over 2 million naira monthly. Okay. Over 2 million naira monthly. Now, if you are earning that kind of money, Oluwole, you are easily amongst the top 1% in earners in Nigeria. Easily, if not top 0.1%. Okay, that's 1 out of 1,000 people, okay, that are earning that kind of money easily. So AI, you can't go wrong with learning AI. Okay, now this is another chart showing that in the World Economic Forum, it's been predicted that somebody's even saying 2.4 million. Let's remove the 0.4. Okay, that's too much now. Remove the 0.4. In fact, divide it by 2. Okay, divide that money you're saying now, divide it by 2. That's 10,000 US dollars. It is still 1.2 million naira on a monthly basis. You are still in the top 1%. So it's a gold mine, and now that it does not involve coding, it has become something that a lot of people are getting into, and you have to get into it now that it is still fresh before it gets saturated. Get into it. All right. So because definitely it's going to become saturated at some point. Now, if you keep on looking at the World Economic Forum Future of Jobs report, you get to see that the jobs that are growing are something around data, something around AI, and so on and so forth. So that brings us to 6 career paths that you can get into right now when it comes to AI. Are you ready to see how Tenalytics business can help you in one of these 6 career paths? Are you ready to choose from one of these 6 career paths? Give me the thumbs up and also fill out the attendance form, because very important. Okay, give me the thumbs up. Let me see. Fantastic one. Great. So ensure to fill out the attendance form. Okay, fill out the attendance form so you get the recording, you get the slides, and the dashboard Pius built earlier. Okay, now I'm going to go into 6 career paths that you can get into in AI now, and I want you to listen attentively. Now, I will help you choose one of these career paths. I'll tell you who I'd recommend each of these career paths to. Okay, and if you fall in any of these categories, just hold it tight. Okay, hold it tight like that. And even if you're still confused on which one to go for, we can still have a conversation later. Okay, we can still have a conversation later. But your first step is fill out the attendance form. So let's get into it. Now, there are 6 career paths you can get into: AI software or website development, AI content and video creation, AI automation engineering, generative AI for data analytics, AI for project managers and business analysts, and last but not the least, AI for HR analytics. Now, let me start from the very first one. Let's take it one by one. Yeah, one by one. We don't say one by one. Don't worry. We take it one by one. Okay. All right. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Now, let's start with AI software development. Now, if you've ever dreamt of creating apps, creating websites, okay, and not just for fun, but website that would actually see the light of day, okay, websites and apps that would actually be shipped to users that people would use, then AI software development is what you want to go into. Now, you can create apps and websites without bothering about the code. Guess what? There are several AI platforms you can use now to create apps. Coincidentally, before I joined this session, I was in another session showing people this. Let me show you also. I was in another session showing people this app. I want you to look at this app. It is called SpendWise. I built this app, so you can call me the founder CEO of SpendWise. Okay, founder CEO of SpendWise. Okay, unofficial, right? But what did I build? I built an app that can help you take care of your monthly spend. Okay, that can help you take care of your monthly spend. Let me refresh the page so that we can start over again. I want you to see the flow of the app. And to think that I built this app without writing any code is amazing. That you can build something that you can test without writing one single. In fact, I don't know how to write codes. Okay, I'm not a coder. All right, I was able to build this app without writing any code. So look, this is the remaining balance that I have. Okay, this is the remaining balance that I have. All right, see the monthly progress. So this month I have spent 36% of my monthly budget. What did I spend on? I spent on fuel and transport, and you can see the amount I've spent out of the amount left for fuel. Okay, and you can see I am doing a lot of saving, so I save a lot. Okay, now let's assume I went out again and I bought another amount of fuel. You know, now that fuel is expensive, you buy fuel as if you are buying water. All right, so 20,000 naira fuel. I'll click on fuel and click add expense, and guess what? The bar will move again. Did you see the bar moving? And you can see expense log. So, and everything would, you can see it has subtracted another 20,000 from it. All right, and it is alerting me that I made a very large purchase. I recently made a very large purchase of 300,000 naira on savings. So since I was saving the money, I don't need to panic. All right, so this is an app that helps you manage your spend. So before you run out of cash, it's you are alert, so you don't end up having to reach out to anyone for any form of help. Okay, give me a second. All right, so now you can build something like that and become an AI software or website developer. Okay, somebody you're asking Obey or last Samuel, the first thing you can do before you even get any access to any of this is filling out the attendance form. Okay, so if you are just joining and you've not filled out the attendance form, better ask for it now so that you can get to fill out the attendance form and get all the materials. Okay, the recordings, everything. I'll embed the links in there in the chat, in the slides, so that you can go through it and see. Okay, so and the course is for 8 weeks, and it starts from the very foundation. All our programs has you will see first week you are learning foundation, so you don't have to have any prior experience to get started. Somebody's asking, can I get the app from App Store? You can absolutely get it from App Store. Okay, you can upload your apps on App Store. All you need is to migrate it to GitHub and put it on App Store. Okay, and you get to learn all of those things in the Vibe coding, program. Now you have AI content creation, AI video content creation. Has anybody seen all those AI generated videos? Have you seen any AI generated videos online before on Instagram, Facebook, and all of that stuff? Have you seen any AI generated video before? If you are here and you've seen any AI generated video, let me know, because I'm about to show you. Now, this is a platform called Leonardo AI. Okay, Leonardo AI, and you can use it to build AI generated videos. Okay, so I was just sitting around and playing around with it, and guess what? I was able to build something, and I would love to show you what that is. So just give me a second. I would love to show you what that is. Okay, they're experiencing issues, so I'll just refresh and see if I can go to my libraries so that I can show you. Let me show you what I have been able to build. Imagine Leonardo, okay, Leonardo da Vinci. If you've heard of Leonardo da Vinci before, all right, you would know how to spell Leonardo, okay? Leonardo. So these are some of my generations. So today I was just sitting around, and then I uploaded one of my photo shoots, okay? And it turned the picture into a video. Only that after I turned it into a video, it did not look like me again, okay? The thing was not looking like me again. I was even scared, all right? I had to just turn the video off, okay? And I ran away. So I uploaded a picture, and I asked it to turn it into a video. And it turned it into a video, but it was no longer looking like me. Let me show you. Okay, so but guess what? There are so many contents that you can use this to create today. So many contents that you can use this to create today. I created another video of an African boy driving a Formula One car to school. Imagine driving a Formula One car to school. Okay, imagine driving a Formula One car to school, and so many other content ideas that I've been able to create using Leonardo AI. And Leonardo AI is not the only tool that you learn. You learn how to use Runway, Midjourney, 11 Labs, ChatGPT, and so many other platforms like that. And also, it starts from the very foundation. Okay, it starts from the foundation. It starts from the foundation. Now, number 3, AI automation engineering. Look, if you ask me, which AI skill or AI career path is ranking number 1 now, I'll tell you it's AI automation engineering. Why is it ranking number 1? It is ranking number 1 because it is one of the most versatile AI skill or AI career path you can get into. Everybody is looking for an AI automation engineer. Why? Because if there is any task in your company or as an individual that you do every single day, you can get it done using an AI agent. And as an AI automation engineer, you can build an AI agent. Now, you may want to ask, what is an AI agent? Imagine you have a business, and that business, you receive calls every day, and you receive text messages or DMs every day. Guess what? You can, instead of you responding to those DMs yourself, you can use an AI. You can use an AI to respond to. Imagine ChatGPT responding to your messages. Okay, you tell ChatGPT, oh look, this is what my business entails. These are the prices of my product. These are the promos that I have. This is where you can. These are the links to make payments. And guess what? The AI will take it up from there. And it's not just a chatbot, it can do stuff for you. It can send emails, it can respond back, okay, on WhatsApp, and so much more. And if you want to be able to build AI agents like that, you need to be well versed in AI automation engineering. Okay, also starting from foundation. So it starts from foundation as well. Now we move to generative AI for data analytics. I will not be talking too much about generative AI for data analytics. It is essentially what Pius did today. So if you missed the first part of this session, fill the form so that you see what Pius built. He literally built a dashboard using AI without writing any codes, nothing. Okay, and of course, the course will start from the foundation, take you through a little bit of Excel, okay, Power BI, okay, take you through Microsoft Fabric, and then you will now go into those AI tools, okay, in depth, which Pius used. One of the AI tools, if you look here, you see Bricks AI. So you use Bricks AI in here. And even in Excel, you'd use some AI tools as well, Copilot and Gamma AI to make presentations. All right. So, and this is after you've laid a solid foundation in the first week. So if you want to go for this particular program and become like Pius, then go ahead and do it. Then similarly, you have AI for business analysis and project managers. Now, if you are here and you are a project manager or a business analyst, if you are a project manager or a business analyst, and you are looking to supercharge your career with AI, then this is the program for you. Also 8 weeks, starting also from the foundation of business analysis and project management, where you get to use tools like Miro AI, ClickUp AI, Notion AI, Asana AI, Whimsical, all to manage projects and see the project to a successful conclusion. All right. So projects that will take okay, go ahead. So Bisola, the link was posted by, let me post the link for you so that you are not filling the wrong link. So this is it. Okay, Bisola. So that is the attendance form that I just posted in the chat. So go ahead and use that. Now, if you want to manage projects that will not take 6 months instead of 4 months, that will not take 3 months instead of 1 month, then you want to supercharge your stuff with AI. And we've also added a little bit of automation in the business analysis program as well, so that you can gain some basic automation skill. And then last but not the least, you have AI for HR analytics. If you're an HR personnel and you're looking to supercharge your HR workflows with data and AI, this is the perfect program for you. It is essentially a carbon copy of the data analytics. The major difference is you are focusing on HR data. So I used to tell people, if you also care about, looking beyond HR data, then you can go for the data analytics. Okay. If not, you go for this one. It is a fantastic career path to go for, especially if you are in HR. Okay. Especially if you are in HR. So give me a second. Okay, so now beyond just learning, again, what we want to do is to get a job at the end of the day. So what we want to do is to be able to get a job at the end of the day. So any career path you choose here at Analytics Business, you get this employability package come with it as standard. It comes with the training package at standard. Okay, so first off, you have CV review and revamp. CV review and revamp. CV review and revamp. We'll give you a CV template that you can use to rework your own. We'll show you how to do that, and you can use it to apply to jobs. Then you have LinkedIn optimization. Look, I will not talk too much about the LinkedIn optimization. I'm just going to send you my own LinkedIn profile. I'm going to send you my LinkedIn profile, and I want you to go through it. If your own LinkedIn profile does not look like my own, then you have some work to be done. You have some work to be done. That's my LinkedIn profile in the chat. Go through it, glance through it. You see, it consists of a very powerful professional headshot, a nice background, and it is active. It is active. Okay, it is very active. So you need to be posting every now and then, especially if you are seeking new opportunities. All right. And then you have navigating the job market. Now, the job market has its peculiarities. Okay, it has its own peculiarities, and you need to know your way around it. Where do you apply? How do you apply? Is it Adzuna? Is it Jobspresso? Is it Indeed? Is it Remote Co? Is it Remote OK? Is it WWR, which is we work remotely? Which platform are you applying to, and how do you apply? We focus on that in here and show you how it is done. And then you also have interview preparation, perhaps one of the most interesting services that we offer here at Tenalytics Business. In the interview preparation, anytime you have an interview coming up, we prepare you ahead of the interview so that you get a head start compared to other candidates. The interesting thing about it is that after your program ends, you still get access to this particular service. You still get access to interview prep at no extra cost. So that is one thing you get as a Tenalytics Business alumnus. Okay, then you also have job reference letter. Now we allow you to use Tenalytics Business on your CV and on your LinkedIn as part of your experience. That automatically allows you to come ask us for a job reference letter, and you are only allowed to do this if you are either a current or past student. All right, either a current or past student, you can definitely do that. Okay, and then you have on-the-job support. It is not strange if you are in a new job, you got a new job, and you need a little bit of help in the beginning phase of that job. Okay, so we make ourselves available in case you need such help. Now, during the program, you also go through what we call weekly mentorship sessions, and then you also go through Upwork optimization. And these are for those who are into freelancing or you want to go into freelancing. Upwork is perhaps the best platform you can do freelancing. Now, the program itself is for 2 months, 100% online. Your classes, your main classes, which are practical driven, okay, are Saturdays 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Okay, Saturdays 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and then Sundays 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Sundays 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Okay, you do practicals on these days that form your experience. And then during the weekdays, you have what we call support session. Tuesdays, okay, 9 to 10 p.m. We just check on you. It's not a class. We just check on you. How are you doing? Are there any gray areas you need explanation on? Are there places you need us to go over that you've done so far? This is the session for that. And then Thursday, 9 to 10 p.m., we go through your mentorship session where we talk about fantastic topics like imposter syndrome, how to introduce yourself in an interview, how to negotiate salary in an interview, and so on and so on. Okay, so the program itself is accredited by the American Council of Training and Development. What does this mean for you? It means that you're going to have the ACTD, that's the American Council of Training and Development certification badge, the accreditation badge. You're going to have it on your certificate. Okay, and for someone, if you are here and you're looking for remote international opportunities, And also, if you have planned out traveling out, then you are in a good place, with a certification like this. Okay, you are in a good place with a certification like this. Now, these are some of the remote job boards that you can apply to jobs through. You have Remote Co, Remote OK, Jobspresso, Adzuna, Upwork, Crossover.com, Micro1.ai, Indeed, LinkedIn, or the list goes on and on. I even mentioned some that are not on my screen. So the list is a long one. Okay, this is Pavel. Moved from being a teacher to a tech professional. What did he do? He used our formula, which we call as learn, package, and apply. Not only he, you also have Bukola. What did she do? Learn, package, and apply. From a non-tech background to a tech professional. The same thing as Ene. Ene did the same thing, learn, package, and apply. And she currently works remotely for a company in Germany. Same as Judith. Okay, she currently works as a data analyst after passing through our program. Now, the big question is, will you listen to all of the things we've said so far? Okay? Will you listen to all of the things we've said so far and not take action today? Won't you take action today? Part of taking action is, filling out the attendance form and also sending a DM to 09028 714 179 if you have any issues with the attendance. Okay, that was one of our admins. Okay, send a DM if you have any issues with the attendance form to 0902 871 4179. Okay, so send a DM ASAP so that you can get sorted out as regards the attendance form. Now, if you're ready to take action tonight, okay, if you're ready to take action tonight, you can become one of the few people that can get one of the discounted spots, one of the limited discounted spots to start your journey either on the 7th of March or on the 4th of April. Okay? If you want to get started either on the 7th of March or on the 4th of April, you can secure a discount now. How many of you want to see the discount? How many of you want to see the discount? How many of you want to see the discount? How many of you want to see the discount? Give me a thumbs up, because only 10 people would actually get the discount. Only 10 people will get the discount. Okay, now without the discount, each of the program costs 250,000 naira without any discount. Okay, 250,000 naira. Now, if you want to go for one of the limited discount spots, one of the 10 spots that are limited, you have three options. You can go for the first option, which is a 3 installment of 50,000 naira to make up 150k. So instead of 250k, you're paying just 150k. So you get 100k off start. Okay, that's the first option, and you can do that in 3 installments. Option number 2 is to go for the 2 installments and get even more discount, okay, of 140,000 naira. So 70,000 naira to start and 70,000 naira first week of April. And then if you say, you know what, you even want more discount, then you can go for the one-time payment of 120,000 naira. That gives you more than 50% discount on the initial price. Okay, it gives you more than 50% discount on the initial price. So let me know which one you're going for in the chat. Okay, let me know which one you're going for in the chat, and you can go for it in 2 ways. Okay, you can go for it in 2 ways. You can go for it in 2 ways. Give me a second. Okay, the first way to go for the discount is via a direct bank transfer to our Kuda bank account. Okay, 3002-668-546. It is on the right hand side. Okay, 3002-668-546. All right, you go for you can secure a discount with at least 50,000 naira. Okay, and okay, And if you want to go for the, if you want to go for the 3 installments, you can secure a spot with at least 50,000 naira now. If you want to go for the one-time payment outrightly, 120K, and you get the best discount on that particular one. Once you are done, ensure to send us a DM ASAP, and I'll call out the numbers now. Okay. The bank account is Kuda bank account 3002-668-546. It's in the chat box. Okay, it's in the chat box. I'll paste it one more time. Let me paste it for you so you can keep that. And then once you are done, send me a DM ASAP. Okay, once you've secured your spot, send me a DM ASAP 0811 374 7156 0811 374 7156. Okay. And you can also pay via our website, tenalyticsbusiness.ca. Tenalyticsbusiness.ca. You can pay online if you want to use your card. All right. But if you want to use the direct transfer, this is the details right here on my screen. Kuda bank account 3002-668-546. Now, if you have questions like sorry if I did not pronounce your name correctly. If you have questions, please feel free to raise your hand. Use the raise hand icon like this, okay? And I'll call you to unmute so you can ask your question, okay? You can ask your question. All right, you can speak to me, ask a question. If you also want to type a question in the chat, you can type it in the chat, whichever one suits you. So if you want to ask question, okay, raise your hand, because only if I call your name, you can unmute. Only if I call your name, you can unmute. So who has questions for me? Use the raise hand icon. And if you're using your phone to join this call and you want to raise your hand, click on the 3 dots close to the red button and click raise hand. You see the raise hand icon, just click on it and I would see you. Okay, so who wants to ask me a question? The first person that actually indicated was Akideno. Can you raise your hand and ask your question quickly? Okay, if not, we would go to the next person. So the next person on my list here is Sam Geoffrey. Samuel Geoffrey. Have we spoken before? I think we've talked before, right? Samuel. I think we've met before, correct? Go ahead and unmute your mic, Samuel.
All right, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for this opportunity, sir.
It's a pleasure.
Okay. Concerning the timing of the classes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I think Sunday will not be that flexible for people like us, because it's a worship day for us in the church. So I don't know, is the class flexible? Can it be shifted to other days?
Okay, very good question. Okay, so actually what we've seen is for most people, they're usually back by that 2 p.m. Okay, but it is also worth noting that there are some people that also are unavailable during that time. And what we do is, because the class is recorded, okay, we provide you access to the recording. So all you need to do is to find your own free time, go through the recording, but there is, you must ask questions to your facilitator. That is how your facilitator would know that you are going through the recording to catch up with the class. Okay, if that's fine by you, I think for your Sunday classes, maybe when you are back and you're relaxed, you can now at your own pace go through the recording and ensure to contact your facilitator on that. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. For you? Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, fantastic. So, which of the programs are you going for? Which of the programs are you going for?
Yeah, another question I wanted asking: can one actually go for 2 parts at the same time, or you just have to be one at a time?
Okay. it's just one at a time, okay? Because it's highly intensive. It's not a program that you can, do two at the same time. So you have to go for one. If at all you want to do two still,
Yes.
you have to do one first and then you come back for the second one after. Okay?
Okay.
So which two are you considering?
I'm actually considering automation,
Okay.
AI automation engineering, because I've already had a prior knowledge of that, like a bit some the basics.
Okay,
So
fantastic.
I want to master it now. Then also the second part I want to go for is AI video content creation.
Okay, AI video content creation. Interesting. Interesting. So what you can do is you can actually go ahead and secure your spot for both so that by the time, because it's possible that by the time you do one and you say you are ready for the second one, the discount is off the board. Okay. In fact, there are only 10 spots left. So if you want to, go for two, secure your spot for both. Okay. And you can go ahead with that. Okay. So when are you securing your spot? When are you securing your spot?
Hopefully before next week.
Before next week. That is
That's before
Saturday.
next week. Yeah,
That is Saturday.
and hopefully.
I'm not getting that. Is that correct? Saturday?
Hopefully, yes. Yes.
Okay. Why not surely? Why hopefully?
Mm, yeah, we're still waiting for some
Okay. All right.
for
No
payment. Yeah.
problem. So look, people are already securing their spots. Okay. Somebody just secured with outrightly 120K. No questions
Okay.
asked. Okay.
Okay,
So
like the 120 now, is it possible to pay something, to pay in something before the
how much are you
completion?
looking at? So is it, do you want to pay something now?
Yeah, is it possible?
So like how much are you looking at? So I see management, if I can talk to management on your behalf.
So paying in 40 first, is it possible?
Okay, 40K. So here's what you do. Once you've made that 40K payment, I'm going to give you this number. Only you should text this number. If any other person on Discord text this number without talking to me, I will not respond. Okay. So Samuel, write this number down. So once you've made the 40K payment, ensure to text this number. Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm saying.
Okay, text this number 00802
0802
512
512
1729
1729.
Okay, so ensure to text me, and I'll tell you exactly what to do. Okay, so that you
Okay.
can still get the 120K, because normally if you make that payment, they'll assume you are going for the 250K slot because it does not even meet any of the criteria. But I'll tell you exactly what to do to ensure that you don't pay 250K. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead and make the payment. Send me a DM. I'll take it from there.
It's all right, sir.
All right. It's a pleasure. So the
Thank you.
only hand I can see up next is David Solomon. David Solomon. So David, go ahead and unmute. I saw one other hand. I think that was so. Okay, David Solomon, before you go ahead, let me see. So Akideno asked a question. I built web solutions with Python Django with the AI automation engineer, and how long is the training for? Okay, probably you joined in a little bit late. So the program is for 2 months, okay, or 8 weeks, depending on your standpoint, your POV. So it's 8 weeks or 2 months, all right. And yeah, AI automation is a great one. You can go ahead and secure a spot, okay? Secure a spot, send a DM immediately after, okay? So things like AI agents and the like, I mean, is the AI automation engineering for me? Oh, absolutely. All right. So absolutely, people like you who have some coding background, usually are more tilted to the AI automation, even if you don't need the coding for the AI automation, right? But that is what majority of people like yourself have gone for so far that we've seen in our data. So absolutely, you can go for that too. Okay, so you can go for it, Akideno. Secure Sport, send us a DM as soon as you do so. David, you have the floor. Go ahead.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very good, so thank you very much. Thank you for this opportunity.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you. I want to ask if although I want to come for AI for data and
Okay, you want to be
analytics.
like Pius. You want to be like
Uh,
Pius.
yes, that has been my dream
All
for a
right,
very long
fantastic.
time now. Thank you, sir. So I want to know because I don't know if the money that you guys ask us to pay can something it can be something we can do instrumentally, as in I don't know.
Okay. Okay. So can you see the discount spot on my screen? Can you see my screen at all?
Yes. I can see your screen.
Okay. So you have three discount options, and two of them come with installments. One with three installments, one with two installments. Which one? And the other one just one-time payment. So which one interests you the most?
I can see the three installment for 150K, right?
Yeah. So 50K three times.
Uh,
Does that work for you?
okay. Yes, somehow.
You said somehow.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Let me help you. Let me help you.
okay.
Please. With the
Okay, sir.
120K work for you, you have to be
The one
certain. If you are doubting, I may not be able to help you. So if it's the 120K, are you certain that one works for you?
the one what? The 150?
120, the
Okay.
one-time payment on. Does
The
it work for you?
one-time payment for 120.
Yeah.
Yes, at the VCC, that cannot work for me. I'm still a student.
Okay. Is it
Yeah.
because it is 120K or because it is one-time payment?
It's because it is one-time payment.
Because it is one-time payment. Okay.
Yes.
You can do the same thing Samuel, I've asked Samuel to do. Okay, so
Okay.
how much do you have now to make a commitment just to show that, oh, I am interested in this particular discount slot? How much do you have
Mm,
now?
I have 30,000 here.
Okay, 30,000. All right.
Yes.
So you're lucky because it is still within the range that I can speak to management. So there's a range you mentioned, and I'll say, there's no way I can help you. Okay. So what you can do is um, once you make that 30,000, one more thing. When are you looking to make the payment? Because that's the same
Mm,
factor.
okay. I think this week
Today, do you
or
know that today is Wednesday? Oh?
yes, it is Wednesday.
Okay,
So
and you know it's
hopefully,
as Monday was like yesterday. The week is running fast.
yes, yes. So hopefully, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. Monday.
All right, Saturday or Monday. Hmm.
Yes, from
Good.
Saturday to Monday.
Monday is March 2nd. Are you aware?
Yes.
Good. By March 2nd, I'll not even if you see me, if you tell me that, oh, you're the one that took that webinar, I'll just run away. Okay? I'll tell you I
Mm,
don't know you. All right. So
yes.
anything beyond tomorrow, okay, this time tomorrow, just forget about the discount, okay? Because the actual deadline is 24 hours or 10 people. And right now, quite a number of people have already secured their discount. So it may not even get up to that 24 hours with the way things are going. So can you make that first down payment between now and tomorrow?
What time tomorrow?
Before this time tomorrow.
Okay. Let
Yeah.
me see what I will do. No problem. No problem.
All right. So let's see. All right. And then do you have the phone number you need to contact after you've made the payment?
No,
Have-
sir.
Okay. Do you want me to call it for you or
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You'll call it for me.
all right. So 0811
0811
374
374
7156.
7156.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, checking.
Okay. It's a pleasure. All right. So
Yes, thank you, sir.
okay, fantastic one. So Akideno, your hand came up again. So go ahead. Go ahead quickly. And then I'll take Miss Ruel Ventures. All right.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
All right. So thank you for the beautiful presentation. I must say it is highly enticing. I am a web developer,
Okay.
and yeah, I use Python, Django to
All right.
build. All right. So I want to go for my first question is I want to go for AI automation engineer. So is
Okay.
it the best course for me as per what I do now? Then secondly, um, with this AI automation engineer course, will I be able to build AI agents, not just web solutions, also mobile solutions? Then lastly, how long is the course?
Okay. Fantastic. Let me start from the top. Okay. Now, first off, as somebody who is a developer, okay, is AI agent or agentic AI or AI automation engineering, they are the same thing. Is it the best for you? Like I said, one of the courses that we've seen from our data so far that sorry about that. I was muted and I was speaking. Okay.
Okay.
So said one of the things that we've seen, I'm taking your question from the top. So one of the things that
Okay.
we've seen, especially around because I mean we deal with newbies, people who are absolute beginners, and then we also deal with people like yourself who are already into tech, right? So for people like you, we've seen that one of the most interesting programs we've gone people like you go for is air automation engineering, even some newbies. In fact, I think Pius made reference to it probably before you joined. We held a hackathon over the weekend, and the winner out of 1,400 registration, the winner of the hackathon was somebody who was using N8N for the very first time to build an AI automation solution. So when I tell people that it has leveled the playing field because coding is no longer involved, the playing field is now leveled. I went for a video shoot one time, and the videographer was telling me about an AI agent that they built. You can imagine. So it's a fast growing career path. Both people who are newbies totally and people who are experienced are going for it because that's the next big thing. Okay, so AI automation is perfect for you. All right. Would you be able to build AI agents? Absolutely. If you want to build AI agents and all of that stuff, deployable on mobile, okay, or on the web, you can go for it. Okay. That is the program to go for. How long is it? 2 months. 2 months. Okay. 2 months. Your classes are during the weekend. I'll display. Can you see my screen?
Not yet.
Not yet. I'm displaying it on my screen right now. But did you fill the attendance form at all?
Yes, I did. Okay, I've seen it. 2 months journey, yeah?
Exactly. So you can just take a screenshot of this page. That is the schedule of the program. Okay.
Okay, so another question is I didn't hear you talk about the will I be able to build mobile solutions? By that I mean Android, iOS with this training.
Okay, fantastic. So I actually answered the question. So the way AI agent works, okay, it is usually built as an integration rather
Yeah,
than a standalone
yeah,
solution. Okay, so you integrate it to
sure,
things that are
sure.
already existing. So it could be a website, it could be mobile. Okay, so it could even
Okay,
be an app.
okay,
It could even be an app, right? That you can build as an AI agent, or the app is just the overlay. The AI agent is the real thing under. So it depends on what you want, what solution you want. I mean, during the hackathon and even within our program, people build solutions that they deploy on WhatsApp, Telegram, Slack, solutions that can work on the web, on websites or email. So as long as you know how to work with API keys, which of course you'll be working with during the program, you'll be able to build such solutions. So I hope I answered the question.
okay, okay. Then for the payment,
Yeah.
so that we don't go over what you've said before,
Okay.
can I pay? I want to go for the 120.
All right.
Yes, but can like you tried giving somebody between now and tomorrow. I know
Mm.
I can pay a 50 between now and tomorrow.
Okay.
You
So
know,
what
then
time tomorrow?
no, it should be like between morning and afternoon.
Okay.
It won't go beyond that.
All right.
Then I pay the rest max Monday if max Monday.
Okay. All right. That works. Okay. That works. Do you have the phone number, the necessary phone number
Yes,
for
yes. You called out 0811 374 7156.
sharp guy? Sharp guy. Okay. You took the initiative.
Yeah.
You took the initiative. All right. So let's I'll be expecting your DM tomorrow then. Okay.
All right.
Be
All right.
expecting your DM tomorrow.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so
So
much.
yeah, it's a pleasure. It is a pleasure. The person that has not spoken now is Miss Rewell Ventures. Go ahead. Miss Rewell, go ahead and unmute. Feel free. Okay. Feel free to speak with me. Okay, I doubt if Miss Rowell Ventures wanted to speak with me.
Okay.
Let me just
Sorry,
check through the
sorry.
chat. Okay.
I'm coming again. I'm seeing AI software and web development, and
Yeah.
I'm seeing AI automation engineering.
Yeah.
How different
Okay.
is one from the other?
So AI software and website development is what you already do, but this time AI writes the code for you. Perhaps you already even use AI to write codes right
Yes,
now.
yes, yes.
So that's basically what it is. Okay, but this one is fully fledged, especially if you don't have any coding background. Okay, and you just want AI to handle the coding. You migrate to GitHub, and then you do your hosting from there and all of that. So that is what you go through here. So it's still website software development, but writing the code. AI does the coding. While AI automation is building AI agents, also does not involve coding. So AI agent is pretty much automation, but with AI as the brain of the automation. All right. And then from there, you can embed it into websites, third party apps, as long as you have the API keys. Right. So I hope
Uh,
that says the difference.
yes, yes. Thank you.
All right. Okay. So, do I have any questions? Again, let me check the chat. Did anybody ask me any questions? Um, Let me see. Okay, no questions. I hope you filled out the attendance form at least. All right, because we're about to shut this down. It's already 10 o'clock. Okay, people are tired. People want to go and sleep. But if you are still here, first thing I want to appreciate you for taking this time out. Time is a commodity itself. Okay, and I really hope you learned one or two things from both my own side of the session and Pius's side of the session. Okay, where he was able to build a dashboard, a working dashboard using AI tools. All right. So, and if you've not taken action yet and you're part of the 17 people still on the call, I need you to answer the question. Why?
Please,
Why?
my,
Okay, that's Ms. Ruel,
yeah,
right?
my network.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, go ahead. You're very lucky. I was drawing the curtain down already.
Yeah,
All right,
sorry,
go
I
ahead.
know.
No problem. Go ahead.
I was captivated by the lecture or the
Okay.
webinar. Yes, and I've been hearing about AI automation,
Okay.
and I've read about it, and this is
All
an
right.
opportunity. But
Mhm.
I just quite weak considering
Okay.
the price,
Mm.
and the outcome will not be as venturing into it, but the fund to venture into the course to learn. That's my own particular problem.
Issue. Okay.
That's,
Okay. 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 Just to get some perspective, are you a student or what's the case exactly?
yeah, I'm a worker, but
Okay.
payment doesn't reach home. That's the
Okay.
issue. So,
Okay.
yeah, so that's my
Okay.
particular challenge. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let me see. Let me see if I can still help in this way. So let's assume you had unlimited time to raise the fund. How long would it take you?
That's exactly what I'm saying. If at least I have some few cash I've reserved for something, but I don't mind putting it into it. But to raise another cash, that's my own particular my own particular problem.
Oh, yeah.
If it takes
Okay.
months, I don't want
Okay.
to go in talking on the way. Going
Okay.
in, I
Okay.
will not.
That makes sense.
That's my problem.
Okay. Okay. All right. So let me do this. So the thing is, from our experience, people who say the work, okay, they either say, oh, I just need 2 months, 3 months to raise the funds, and then from there we can take the conversation. So are you saying yours is a little bit different from that range?
Somehow, yes. As I
Okay. All right. So it's gonna be very tight. Okay, it's gonna be very tight because and people like you with the kind of interest that you are, I mean, you are the kind of persons that we love to work with, because what we the kind of zeal people have also goes a long way in the results that we get. So here's what we'll do. Okay, here's what we'll do. Let's see if we can really talk about some of the specifics. Okay, more maybe outside of this call. Let's talk more about the specifics. Okay.
okay.
What I can do for you is tell you how to get the 120K one-time payment slot, even if you can break it like those other speakers. I did it for the last speaker and the speaker before that. I think even the first question, that's Samuel. Okay, he already left the call. So let's see the specifics. Okay. I don't want to ask you here how much it is that you have. So let's see. Just send us a DM. Let's see how we can get you the 120K slot. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So send us a DM. Let's see how we can help you with a 120K spot. All right. So
Please, without contacts.
the phone number.
Yes.
Okay, 0811
Okay.
374
Yeah. Yes.
7156.
Okay. Thank you.
All right,
081 374 7156.
7156, exactly.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Okay, so this is what we'll call it a night. Have a wonderful, wonderful night rest. Congratulations to those of you who have secured your spot already. Okay, can't wait to see you March 7th or April 4th, depending on when you chose to start. Cheers, guys, and see you in class.